Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for visiting. Okay, so today is Dream Journal, and this is Dream Journal number 2, and the title of this one is going to be Different Cats. So this was a weird dream. It was kind of an involved dream, and I don't know the meaning of it. I'm actually trying to speculate as I think about it right now. But the dream started out where I was living in I guess like a condo or something, or like a townhouse. And so, apparently I was there alone. And then I I was not alone, but it's unclear as to who was there living with me. It was a man, but I don't know who it was. And so I became aware that my cat was gone, or I couldn't get them to come back or something. And so I had two. Apparently, they were the cats that I've had, the orange one and the black one, Kizzy and Karma, and I couldn't find them or something. So I was calling to the cats, and so these other cats showed up, and they weren't my cats, but they were like different cats, and they just came into my place. And I looked at them and I was like, these are not my cats. And so there was like a few kittens, and there was an orange cat, but it was sickly looking. It had like something wrong with its eye. And then there was a black cat, which was like huge, like a big black cat. And I was like, these are not my cats. I have to go out and look for them. So I went outside and I was looking for them. And when I went outside the door, it was like there was no street there. It was like a town square type thing. So I could see other like houses and other townhouses or something on that square. And then I went down this little street, and when I was walking down the street, I saw this lady and she was walking a dog. And I said, have you seen these two cats? And she said, no. And then we continued walking. And then we came to the end of this street, and you could see the ocean from sort of like this little bluff, right? Like maybe a little tiny cliff that was maybe 10 feet tall or something. And so I was looking at the ocean, and I'm like, oh, I did not know that I could come here and that the ocean was right here, right? Right? So it's crazy, right? So then we walked to the left, and then we were on like a trail, but the trail was a canal. It was like an intercoastal waterway type thing. It wasn't the ocean anymore. So I was like, well, I thought this was the ocean, right? So then the next thing I know, I'm back in my unit, that place I was living, and I come inside, and I hear my ex-husband. So I go in the bathroom because I heard somebody in the bathroom, and it was my ex-husband, and he was in the bathtub, like bent over the bathtub. This is so crazy. And he was washing a cat, like giving the cat a bath. But it was not the same cat. Like, they were different animals. They were not my pets, my pets. And so he straightens up, and he's holding the cat. I go, what are you doing? That's not Kizzy. That's not our cat. And that was kind of, where the dream ended. So it was like strange in a lot of ways, and I don't really understand the dream, because I don't understand this one. I can't, like, for the purpose of like dream interpretation, like, I don't know. I mean, is it loss? Am I concerned about loss, like losing things permanently, and then when something comes along that's a substitute, it's not good enough and I won't accept it? And why was my ex-husband there? Like, what was he doing there? I don't understand why he was even in my dream, because I never think about him, like never, I started thinking about him a few times over the past year because I had a dream about my ex-mother-in-law, but that's going to be in a different video. But other than that, like, I don't think about him. So I don't understand why he was in the dream, and I don't understand the meaning of that, and I don't understand this dream at all. The only thing I can think of is that it has something to do with loss, losing something and then not being able to get that same thing back, and then being dissatisfied with the substitutes. Or it also could mean, now that I'm thinking of it, it could also mean that when you don't see something for a long time, that maybe things are different. Like it's the same things, but they're different. So even though my cat was like just a normal cat, then maybe what this means is when I see the other black cat and it's a giant, like a big hulking kind of cat, maybe it's like the same cat, but it's like has changed form into like a more massive kind of thing. And even though it's the same thing, I'm not accepting the change of the thing. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's about loss and it's about not accepting something that has changed. I don't know. So that's what happened. That's the dream. And if you guys have any insight as to what this could mean, maybe you had a dream similar to this, let me know. And so that's it. So I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.